All of you are very welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. If your leader is not in yet, you can call them. Let them join us. Let them join us right now. Okay? Let them join us right now so that we can get started right away. So that we can Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Now the class is full. We can start. We can start right away. Leaders, our goal is to maximize people who will be attending this training every night. Our goal is to maximize. Remember, I told this to you when the year was ending that our goal is to maximize the number of leaders who are attending this live stream. So when you have people who join your business, I want to tell you that always invite them to attend this Zoom. Okay, always invite them to attend this Zoom. Whenever you are in this Zoom, you must make sure that you're having people on the left, people on the right, people in the center, like you're all three legs in royal queue. They must be on this platform, on this training of 10 p.m. In case you see yourself with none in the training session, man, the business is not good. So let it be our goal to make sure that people want to build it. You know what's up? When someone joins your team during an orientation, ask them questions. What do they want? What do they want? What do they want to achieve from this business? They will give you an answer. The answer they give you, guide them very well. Someone can tell you that my goal is to make 3 million shillings from Royal Q, but their trading capital is only $100. But this person wants to make $800 in a month. Sit them down, explain. Tell them, what's up, my friend Kaina Osama. You may not be able to make that money with the amount of capital you have, but there is another way we can do together. I can teach you and guide you and mentor you where you can be able to add on the trading profits the robot has made, and we hit the $800 you want. Then show them the marketing plan, show them the team building part. Because if someone doesn't have money, they are really willing to do anything to make the money. So actually, someone is really ready to do anything as long as it can generate income. So the moment they are interested, add them on your list of people who want to build teams. So in case of any trainings like this, always invite them. You can even call them. You can do a broadcast of your top leaders. Make sure they attend. Because the more they attend, they get the more knowledge, the more they get fired up, and the faster they will build their business and of course your business. Yesterday we talked about starting the 90 days challenge this year, 2024. 2024, we are going to start the 90 days challenge once more again. The 90 days challenge, you practiced it last year from August to November. From August to November, we practiced the 90 days challenge. Because I remember in November, we had a boot camp. Okay. By the time the boot camp happened, our 90 days challenge had stopped. So last year we had the last event of the year, which happened at Holiday Express Hotel on 16th December, people were recognized. Some of the people who were recognized on that day, those are the people who were in the 90 days challenge before. They maximized their activities and got ranks. They maximized their activities and made some money. So this time round, we are bringing it again. But of course, some people are new. They're like, what's that? When they talk about 90 days challenge, for sure, what is it all about? Chichi echo kibaba boogera. Eh? So people are not understanding what a 90 days challenge is all about. But of course, this is what I've come for here to make sure that everyone can understand it. Uh, Everyone can understand it, and we get started right. Okay. Today we are going to do our first part. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share. Okay. I'm trying to share my screen. Okay. I think you are all seeing my screen. You can see my screen, not so? So if you can see my screen, then that's good. That's really good. This is our slide today, the 90 days challenge. Okay, the 90 days challenge. Someone told me that please, leader, after training, always share the PDF, and starting from today, I won't forget again. In case I do, someone remind me from the groups. Can be, hey leader, the training you shared, you can please give us the PDF. Because some people would love to take notes, maybe to go through it once more again. So, the 90 days challenge. Okay? The 90 days challenge. What is the 90 days challenge? And what is this all about? Yesterday we discussed it. I told you about the 90 days challenge, didn't I? And I remember, I told you that the 90 days challenge means it is a period of 3 months, eh? A period of 3 months maximizing, maximizing activities. Someone is saying they're not hearing anything. Sure. Let me get back to Zoom. Is that possible? Okay. So that means people are not hearing me. So that means people are not hearing me. Oh my God. What's up with today's internet? Oh, okay. How about now? So now, do you hear me? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. So, the 90 days challenge. I was saying that what are the 90 days challenge? These are 3 months of maximizing activities. Okay? Maximizing activities for your business. Okay? Like you decide that, you know what's up? I'm going to work very, very hard so that I can change my business. You decided that I'm going to work very hard so that I change my business. So those are the 90 days challenge. Okay? So those are the 90 days challenge we are talking about. Now, the 90 days challenges are back. We have ever done this before and people got results, and we want to do it once more again with the new people who are ready to do it, with even people we didn't do it with last time. Maybe they were busy, maybe they had other programs. This time around, we are going to do it together. Now, how do we prepare for the 90 days challenge? These are the things I want you to know. The day you decide that I'm going to work very hard, okay? That I'm going to work very, very hard and maximize my activities so that I make a lot of profits, or so that I get a higher rank, or I build a very big team. These are the things you must know which you are going to do in this period. First of all, make a decision. Make a decision. Please, when you enter the meeting, mute yourself to avoid the noise. Okay. We have a new member. Yeah, 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 yeah. The noise is too much. Okay. So let's go back. So I was saying that these are the things you must know, which we are going to do so that we achieve what we want to achieve. First of all, make a decision. Everything you will ever do and you succeed, decision matters. The day you decide to do something, you are going to make it. The day you decide to achieve something, you are going to make it. I want you today to decide to do the business more aggressively than before. Today, I want you to make a decision of building the biggest thing. Today, I want you to make a decision to build the highest, to be the highest paid individual in Ryukyu. You can do that. Just make a decision. Okay? Just make a what? Just make a decision. Second, preparation. We are going to prepare. You cannot do 90 days challenge when you are not prepared. I want you to prepare yourself. What do I mean by preparation? Maybe you are very occupied with some things. You can delist yourself. You can remove some things on the list, on the to-do lists of your daily schedule, so that you can prepare for the 90 days. Maybe you have a journey which maybe you can cancel if it's not so important. Maybe you had gone into something. You can decide to first pause so that you can prepare for your 90 days challenge. Third, the pre-launch. We are going to launch the 90 days challenge. The pre-launching, it's like, for example, doing a name list, organizing yourself, doing your goals, listing them down, and all that. Then pick a theme. Which theme do you want to give your 90 days challenge? What theme? You can decide that the 90 days of mass activities. You can say the 90 days of V3 rank. That's your goal. The 90 days of hitting 100 people on the team. The 90 days of achieving $10 every day. What theme do you want to give this period? Then eventually, we kickstart the 90 days challenge. But before we go further, there are things I want you to know. Okay? There are things I want you to know. First of all, create your 90 days story. Create your 90 days story. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing the challenge for the 90 days period? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for rank? Are you doing it for money? Are you doing it for a team? Are you doing it to challenge yourself? Is there a goal you want to achieve? Is there something you want to do? Why are you doing this? Do you want to buy land? Do you want to buy a car? You want to build your house? You want to travel? What do you want to do? So, in this period of the 90 days challenge, why are you doing this? Why are you doing the challenge? I want you to sit down and find out what is that something which is pushing you to challenge your body, to challenge yourself and your soul, and do massive activities so that you can achieve something. What are you trying to achieve? Why are you doing this? What results are you expecting? After the 90 days of doing this, what results are you expecting? What are those results? Do you want to get a rank? Do you want to hit some amount of money? Do you want to build a certain number of a team? Do you want to buy something? Do you want to travel somewhere? What results do you want? You can say, like, for example, by the end of the 90 days, that is April 15th. By April 15th, I want to be a V3 rank. Right now, I'm a V1. So you are knowing that by that time, you would have recruited 100 people on your team with your strategy, with your techniques, and with your commitment and your sacrifice. And that's what you want to achieve. That's the result. Someone can say by April, I want to buy my first car in the business from this business. So that which kind of car do you want? I want this kind of car. How much do you need? This amount. So you must knowing that by the 90 days challenge is done, I would have collected this amount of money to achieve my goal. How will people benefit? When you are doing this challenge, how will people benefit? Who are these kind of people? People in your team, people in your family. How are they going to achieve? How are they going to benefit? First of all, when you do a challenge, you are going to help your leaders to grow. In my last challenge, when I was doing it, I helped very many of my leaders to get a rank. Many people became V2s. Many people became V3s. Many people got teams. Because I was on a challenge myself, I was helping them. The team was growing at a very fast rate. I gave my family good income. You get my point? By the end of this 90 days challenge, if you take it serious, you never know how much money you'll be earning per month. That's a gift to your family. Our goal is to chase away poverty. Twagala bw'obwavu completely. Bw'ogoba obwavu will benefit your family, you yourself, everyone in the community. What kind of people are you looking for? When you are challenging yourself for 30 days, what kind of people are you looking for to be part of your team? Do you want people with big cash? Do you want people in diaspora? Do you want young people who can build your team? What kind of people are you looking for? You must know these things. What is your strategy to make it happen? What's your strategy? What do you want to achieve? How do you want to do it? Maybe your strategy is TikTok. Maybe your strategy is Instagram. Maybe your strategy is going up country. You decide to go to Ginger, you go to Tiana, you do conferences. Maybe that is your strategy. What is your strategy? What are you planning? What kind of support are you going to offer? What kind of support are you going to offer to your team? Are you going to train them? Many people we are recruiting, but we are not training. We bring people into the business, but we are not teaching them. We are not available. I've ever told you a story of someone I know. The moment you activate your robot, they never pick your call again. And they do this deliberately. By that time, we had an office in Kampala. So whenever he recruited someone, you could just give them an address. Whatever you want, go to this address. So people were coming, hey, how are you? I want to do this. I want to bind my app. I want to do this. I have a prospect who wants to start, but I don't know how to do it. They're like, who is your leader? My leader told me, you know what's up? Whatever I need, I come here. So such people. So what support are you going to offer? What kind of support? Are you going to teach your team? Are you going to work with them? Are you going to go to their people and present to them? Some of your leaders are going to organize their friends in some area and they call you. Are you going to come? Okay. So I want you to do your preparation very, very well. Let's proceed. Preparation. Okay. Preparation. I'm going to end with this today. What is preparation? Personal commitment, schedule, sacrifice, negotiate with your family. To prepare for the 90 days challenge, first of all, I want you to talk to your family. People who are married, people who are in a relationship, You're at school, but you're in a relationship. I mean, university. Your girl meets you every day. She comes over every weekend. You go outing every evening. Those activities don't make money. They actually make you broke because you're spending all the time. I want you to prepare yourself. Talk to your person, explain what you're planning, let them give you space. I want you to have personal commitment. What's a commitment? It is a decision to do something and you commit to it, whether it's working or not. I want you to commit. These days, people lack committing, lack commitment. People don't commit to do something. People quit easily. I don't know what happened to people. People quit easily. Someone starts Royalty today, in 2 months they quit. They tell you how it's not working. But the fact that if you sit with them for just 5 minutes and you're like, okay, it's not working, what did you do to help it work? They're not having capital, they're not building a team, they're not even showing the business to people, and they want Royalty to work. And you're like, Kakati good dada, how do you want Royalty to work for you? When you yourself, you're not even working. They lack commitment. Which business will you ever do in this world without commitment? I want you people to go on the internet on YouTube and search for channels which invite successful people to share these stories. All successful people, there is something common in their story. Is a commitment is one of them. All people who are successful today, they committed to something to do it. Look at musicians. All the best musicians we know, their first song was not a hit. It wasn't. Their first song was so boring. It was so bogus. They did the song, they did the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the 50th. There are musicians who are having over 300 songs, but with only one hit. But they decided to commit themselves to do music every time. Eventually, they got a hit. Eventually, their name was known. So if for you, you are there, you don't commit to anything. Toina chogenda kufuna. In this world, there's nothing you'll ever do and you hit it right away. Even if it's crypto. Me and my friends, we joined crypto in 2021 when it was a bull run. We didn't know anything. Those 2 months where we were in the business were so sweet, not knowing that the following year was a bearish market, a full year bearish. We suffered that year. That was 2022. The market was crumbling. The market was just dropping down. It was shattered. Bitcoin from 69,000 to $13,000. Do you know how much floating loss is that? Our teams quit. For me, my whole team quit. I stayed with only two people. It's one of my leader. It's called Leader Muhammad and my beautiful wife. Those are the two people I stayed with in the team. The rest quit. Imagine I was a V3. A V3 means you had built a team of 100 people. And all of those guys decide to quit the business. Few people stayed. But you know what, sir? I committed myself. Let me do this business. Because I know whatever I will ever do again, I will need to commit. I'll need to learn. I'll face bad days, bad years. So why do I have to move? I'm not into migration. I decided to learn crypto. My 2022 year, it was a year of learning. I sat down in class. I decided to learn crypto. We hired a tutor. The guy came. We paid. He taught us cryptocurrency. Some of the things you see us teaching here with the leader Harriet, these are the things we paid for to learn. It was a commitment. We decided to do this business. Some of those top leaders you are seeing, when you find them eating their money, those guys worked. Hmm? So I want you to do personal commitment on this 90 days challenge. Commit yourself for just 90 days of changing the game. Psychologically, if you do something regularly, committed, and you do it every day for 90 days, it becomes a habit. If you decided that I'm going to prospect people every day, by the end of the challenge, it would have become a habit, a behavior you have created in your daily life. Just imagine you are in marketing and in your daily life it is a behavior for you to prospect customers. How much money do you think you'll be making? You'll be the top marketer in your company. Schedule yourself. Some people you are working. So how are you going to do this 90 days challenge? At what time? In the night, evening, morning? How are you going to do it? Schedule yourself. Sacrifice. Sacrifice some of the things you love so much, but they are distracting you from the business. Sacrifice. Sacrifice the sports, sacrifice the gossip, sacrifice the trips. You want to go to Dar es Salaam and spend there 30 days, chilling, enjoying. Man, 30 days, that's a quarter of our challenge. Don't do that. Negotiate with the family. Why did I add this? I want you to talk to your family, talk to your wife. For the married people, hey baby, how are you? I want to share something with you. There is a challenge I'm going to, but it's for 3 months. I want you to give me space. If you see me not interacting so much, I want you to understand I'm building something better for ourselves, for our family. I want to build a very big empire which is going to pay us good money every single day. I want us to change the game of our life. You know what's up? Negotiate with the family. Talk to them, even the children. If you have grown up children, 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, 15, 18, 20, sit them down, talk about this. Let them give you time so that you build yourself, build your business. If those people give you a green card, a green light, you're good to go. Eliminate distractions. Eliminate distractions. People have distractions which are stopping them to achieve what they have to achieve. For example, laundry. When you are in the 90 days challenge, why would you waste a full 6 hours washing clothes? For what? By the way, let me tell you something. Laundry is one of the time wasting activity. Some people you wash on weekend. But if you start washing at 7 a.m. in the morning, you finish in the afternoon. Imagine 7 hours wasted in washing clothes. Why not hire someone? Hire someone, give them 10K or 15K, let them wash those clothes. How much is 15K in dollars? How much is that? Just $5. One, two, three, four, five. Do you know how much money you can make in the 7 hours? If I decide to sit on my 7 hours and I go on Facebook, I go on TikTok and I decide to prospect, you never know, I can even get 10 guys who can join my business in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 or 9. They will cover up the 5 days I spend on that weekend. So laundry wastes time. Hire someone, let them do the job. You pay them. You focus on your marketing. Social media. Some people, when they go on social media, they go astray. They watch a lot of videos. They waste the time. Some people go on social media. Like today, TikTok is the most distracting application. Someone goes on TikTok. They spend 3 hours non-stop watching videos, gaining nothing, learning nothing, just entertainment, which you forget in seconds. If you are in the 90 days challenge, please control it. Control, control, control your urge for watching videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter. Twitter is one of my best apps, by the way. When I go on Twitter, I even get paralyzed because I read. Social media is so bad for your 90 days. Unless you are there for prospecting, for marketing. But just watching, please don't. Dating. You are wasting time in dating. In the 90 days challenge? Man, even if she's a princess from Oman, please skip her. If possible, reschedule. Meet her in April. Don't waste time in dating. Dating takes time. Not only taking, it wastes. Do you know what taking means? Someone takes it from you. You're dating a girl in this month, no January. What are you doing, my brother? You want to become poor. In this January, you date someone who spent a lot of money in December. Hey, they're going to have birthdays next week. It's a birthday. Her sister's baby shower the following week. She wants a new dress. All your dollars are finished. Come on, please stop. You make the money. You know, when you make the money, you are going to get everyone you want. But if you're poor, your options will be limited. Sometimes we get poor because we waste time. Don't date. You go on a phone call for 2 hours non-stop. You're talking to someone, sweet talking them. Come on, you're killing your 90 days. I want you to focus. If possible, go and marry someone so that you stop dating and we go to work. In those 6 girls you have, pick one, go and marry. We Muslims, to be visa, you go for nikah, it can even be done tomorrow. No preparation, nothing. No waste time. And marriage is done. Dating wastes time. So we are eliminating distractions. Dating is one of the most distracting activity in people's lives. You can postpone it, please, to May. Phone calls. Unproductive phone calls. Someone gives you a call, just jazzing. Hey, switch them off. Get off that call. Someone is calling you with no business. They're like, hey, I'm sorry right now. I was busy, but I'll call you later. Don't call them. Your phone calls must be money generating phone calls. Omuntu bw'olina okukubira essimu ne mubeera nga mwogera alina okuba nga ku ssimu eyo mwogera ku ssente. You know, I'm teaching you some of these things. If you apply them for 90 days, you're going to see the change. You are going to see the change in your pockets. Sente zigenda kuyiika. These are the things we don't take serious, but they matter. They matter so much. They might look so petty, but they make a lot of sense in business. In business, power hours make money. What are the power hours? Those hours you spend talking to a customer. Jim Rohn says the prime time in network marketing is the time when you are talking to a prospect. That time is the prime time. That time is a game changer to you. The rest of the times are not. You are wasting time. In marketing, the best time is you talking to a customer. I want to imagine you are selling cars. You are selling cars online. Maybe you have a TikTok account, you're promoting cars there, you're putting prices, you're explaining how they work, you're giving them difference, you show them the best, you show them the least, you are talking about cars on your TikTok. Then you have a flood of messages of people inquiring, asking this and this and this and this. Then you sit down in your home, you decide to answer these guys. Some of them give you their numbers. You decide to write them down. You start calling them. You know, Jane, how are you doing? This is kind of Summer, the one from Kinda Cars Bond. You gave me your number on TikTok. You said that you want you want Primo new model 2010. How much money, by the way, do you have? Okay, that's good, but you need to add on. By the way, is it okay if you can come over to our bond? We look at it. We can have a plan. She's like, okay, I'll come on Monday. Go back in your book, we write down, Jen is coming on Monday. Then you call another one. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? You said you want a pickup for your business, but you want to pay in installments. No problem. Can we meet on Monday morning and we discuss the pay plan? Okay, I'll come. You write them down. You focus, you give your time to customers. That is what we call a power hour. The time you are talking to people about business. When you get exhausted, stop calling, go and bed, go and walk around. Now, that's not the prime time. The prime time was the time when we are talking to a prospect. If you do have many prime times in a day, at the end of the month, you will have results. If I was selling cars with the bond I'm working with, and I have a lot of power hours in a day, calling, talking, answering to customers in a day, I'll, I'll be talking to a lot of prospects, to a lot of customers. I'll sell a lot of cars, and everyone will be like, "Hey, man, we are nyuma tukachukula ati amulogo aina katimu chiwatu." People will say that. That gentleman sells a lot of cars. I don't know what trick he's using. I think he's a witch. He has something he's using. It's power hour, come on. The moment you talk to a lot of customers, you get people who are interested. The moment you waste time, you won't find any. I want us to try this in the 90 days challenge. And when you're going to do it, you are going to see the difference. Take this challenge not like a war. Take it as a challenge. Take it as a game. You play it. Yesterday I told you that it's not about the 90 days challenge. It's not about the results you get. It's about whom are you going to become after the challenge. Sports. Many people, you want sports. You can watch football for 90 minutes plus extra 10 minutes. Those are 100 minutes. Then you shout for 30 minutes. Then you argue with someone who supports Arsenal for another 1.5 hours. Those are how many minutes? You waste 300 minutes on a football match between Madrid and Manchester. Yet you support Blackburn. You're wasting time. Sports will never end. For me, I'm not very fan of a fan of sports, but I want to tell you something. The sports information I have is the information I was in primary. That was 2006, 2005, when Rooney was still playing football. I don't know whether he's still, or he's a coach, or he owns a club. I don't know. Van Nistelrooy, Walcott. Those are the people I know. Up to date. That team today is still active, Manchester United, and is still playing. If you waste your time today because you want a lot of sports, I want to remind you that even in 2035, sports will be still available. The question is, are you going to be watching sports on someone's television, or you will be watching sports by then in your mansion? That's the point. Don't waste time. Some of the things we focus on today, we can even have them after 100, after 10 years, after 30 years, and even in a better way. Come on. In 2040, you can afford a ticket to England and go and watch that football live. You love sports so much, you can't do that. But how will you do it when you are poor? Because you despised a certain business which would have given you good money. So let's eliminate distractions. Parties. Some people are party animals. Every Friday to Monday, they are drunk. You go in a club on Friday, you stop thinking on Friday, you wake up on Monday in bed. You don't know how you spent your weekend. Some people, they want a lot of weddings. They're attending weddings on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday. Those are 3 days wasted in a week. Do you know how many days? Do you know how many are those days in a month? 3 times 4 is how much? That's 12. 12. 12, those are 2 weeks almost. Almost 2 weeks. Imagine 2 weeks wasted in a month because you are going to parties. Think about it. Some people waste just 1 week. Two days in a week, they go to parties. You can never grow rich with that lifestyle. Zebahurira. Even Reiki, you cannot build it with that lifestyle. Man, you need power hours in a day where you sit down and focus and build your business like hell. That's how we are going to achieve a lot of things. Hmm? So that's the end of my training today. We are still in preparation. This week, today, Monday, we have looked at the kickoff of the 90 days challenge. Tomorrow, we are going to look so much into the, we're going to look at the launching, we're going to look at the game plan, and then we start on the money making activities. So we're going to look at the money making activities. That is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. So that means on Monday, we kickstart officially our 90 days challenge. We are going to have a dinner, or we are going to have an outing for those who are going to be part of the 90 days challenge. We go out together the last day of outing until the 90 days are done. So when the 90 days are done, we meet again for celebration, for recognitions. And I believe people who are following this training, by that time, you would have achieved a lot of things. Some of you are going to achieve your goals, and I'm really going to be very happy for that. I want to see champions growing from this club, the 90 Days Club, 90 Days Challenge Club. I saw people growing their business so fast in the last 90 Days Challenge. This time around, we're going to do it even more. Eh? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. Unless someone has a question, otherwise, we're going to make it more aggressively this time round. Twagala ranka. This time round, Twagala ranka, we are going to make money. We're going to build teams. We want to see people hitting good money on their reward details. We want to see people increasing their trading capital. First again, we can trade with we can trade with $10K. But how are we going to get the 10K from RoyalQ? RoyalQ can pay us that money into the fuller capital. Anyone with a question? I want to close our training. We're 11 minutes past the time we have to end this training. Juliet, thank you so much for attending. Josh, man, the next V2, Papa, how are you, Sebo? Charles Gitau, thank you so much for attending. Wamani Stewart, Mags, I think this is Margaret. Dennis, thank you for attending. Yusuf, thank you. Opio Nicholas, thank you so much for attending. Have a great night, champions. See you at the top. Let's meet tomorrow as we do the preparation and we do the game plan for our 90 days challenge. Have a great night. See you at the top.